Hey, what's going on? It's your girl Prissy. I am back with a video. I was gone for a whole week. So many things have transpired, but I don't want to get into it right now. Things are still sensitive. So I'm just going to get into Manifest Monday. Was I missed? I missed you guys. So this week I wanted to just really talk about manifestation, manifesting, or whatever you want to put out there. But law of attraction, the secret, and all of these other good things. Okay, so my brother, I would just like to say that, we had a conversation, and as kids, we would always say, like, where we was gonna live. You know how you and your siblings talk and all of these other different things. And my brother was just like, he always knew where he wanted to live. Like, if I'm gonna live somewhere, I'm gonna live here and everything else. Now, what he used to do was, like, for years and still do it today, like, drive. If you in Houston, you know the area or whatever that is like where the wealthiest people live, right? So, one particular day, um, my brother was just telling me, hey, I got me an apartment. I want you to come over. And I was like, where do you live? And he was like, I live in River Oaks. And I was like, what? And he was like, I live in River Oaks. And it just shocked me because it wasn't so much of, what can I say? It wasn't so much of where he was living. It was so much that I knew that he manifested this. Like my brother, he always manifests like what kind of car he wants and everything. So, and he's a person who likes to like live like a gypsy in a way. Like, that's the best way I can describe it. It's not a bad thing, but they like very free will people. They don't worry about, like me. I'm a very structured person. Like I like to know. I like to dot my T's, not dot my T's, dot my I's and cross my T's. But he's a person like he doesn't mind, that's just who he is. But yeah, and I just say, whatever you believe in. And the thing is that like my brother, he doesn't worry about things like I say, like me, I'll be like, if I have to focus, I have to zone in exactly what I want or whatever. But like I say, for years, he always said that he wanted to live over there. And I told him, I said, remember, as kids, you used to always say, like, you wanted to live in River Oaks. Now you actually do. He was like, yeah, I don't have the house that I want yet. He said, but it doesn't even matter to me. I say, yeah, it doesn't matter. You still in a wealthy neighborhood. And I say, and now since you're here, the next step is the home. And he was like, you're absolutely right. He was like, so that's what something that I need to start focusing in. And this is a thing that my brother used to always do. Um, as like a car or anything that he want, he used to just always speak it. People used to always say he lives in La La Land and all of this other stuff. And I'm one of them people because it's just like, when we were talking on the phone, and I'm just like, okay, you got to get serious about your life and you this and that or whatever. And he was like, well, I may, end up start living over there where you work. And I'm just like, it's really expensive because I work in the Galleria area, So it was just like, it's just so funny because it was like things, I see things constantly come for him easily. Even like money, $5,000, $10,000 come to him easily because he doesn't put too much thought in it. And it's like, maybe that's what I need to do, start, living in my imaginary world. Like when I was talking about imagination, it's so for real about it. Like, quit being the adult and just live freely and just have those thoughts. Like my brother, he's a very colorful person. And like when he enters a room, he lights up the place because it's his energy. But he also will, like Monday, I think we was having like Sunday dinner and stuff like that. And he came through and he was like, okay, you guys, I got to go back to Hollywood. I see y'all later. That's just who he was. That's who he is. So I'm just saying this, like I've learned from him, like even when I went to go see the apartment and everything, I was like, amazing. I was just like, you really here, like you really manifest this. And it's like always things work for him that way because he just lived freely, like it's nothing. He always say like he knows it's gonna work itself out. Like it's gonna always work itself out. And it's so funny because my brother would be like, well, you know what, I'm gonna meet somebody and I'm gonna meet somebody that's see my heart or whatever and want to do something special for me. And he always do. Like he speaks it and it actually happens for him. So since today was Manifest Monday, I just felt like sharing it story with you guys because I like to share things that like I know for sure is the truth. Like I'm not gonna put a story out there that's not true. And anybody that know my brother knows him personally, like yeah, Jerry lives in La La Land. So I'm just saying, like if it's nothing but 5 or 10 minutes, just take that time out and just imagine like what do you want. Don't even think about the cost or nothing like that because he don't, like it just automatically happens for him. But also what I know, like when he ever wanted a car, he loves BMW. So whenever he wanted a BMW, he would get like down to like the specifics. Like some people say that's not, you shouldn't do that, but he always got every color that he wanted. He wanted a red one, he wanted a black one, he wanted a white one, he wanted a silver one. He had red, white, silver, black. Each time that he wanted a different color and a particular model, he always got it. And so that's what I wanted to. And he would put the picture up on his cell phone or whatever, and he would just think about it all the time. Or sometimes he would draw the car that he really wanted. So he lives in La La Land, but sometimes you need to live in La La Land to produce what you want in your reality. So that's all I have for you guys today, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And I shall come back on tomorrow with another video. Until then, I shall holla.